Welcome to this very special extra edition of Money Majlis to celebrate the new season, Season 3. Thank you for your love and your support through Seasons 1 and 2. I'm so pleased to bring you this very special extra episode today. Today's conversation steps out of the boardroom and into the dressing room, the locker room, and the arena where the pressure is raw, decisions are split second, and the resilience is tested in front of millions. For anyone who cares about performance, leadership, and nerves of steel, sport is the ultimate masterclass, and a few sporting legends embody that better than today's guest. From inspiring a generation of young Indians to pick up a cricket bat, to redefining what fitness, self-belief, and team spirit look like, Kapil Dev's story is as much about mindset and character as it is about runs and wickets. Across the next 1 hour, we'll explore the parallels between sport and business, how to build winning teams, how to handle success and failure, how to stay hungry after reaching the very top, and how to reinvent yourself in the second innings of life. So whether you're a banker, an entrepreneur, a finance professional, a student, or simply someone who loves a great story of grit and glory, stay with us. This is a rare opportunity to listen, learn, and laugh with one of the most admired leaders Indian sport has ever produced. But first, an acknowledgement of my wonderful sponsors for Season 3.
Money Majlis is brought to you by Saxo Bank, the trusted European bank helping you make better investment decisions.
Money Majlis is brought to you by Network International, the leading digital payments technology company in the Middle East and Africa.
Money Majlis is proudly supported by Aqua Now, the premier crypto-as-a-service provider, now building in partnership with the top financial institutions in the Middle East. Discover more at aquanow.com.
Money Majlis is brought to you by E&, a global technology group. Money Majlis is proudly sponsored by WealthBricks Capital Partners Limited, the trusted, independent, and expert wealth management firm.
My guest today is a man who changed the way India looked at both cricket and itself. Kapil Dev Ramlal Nikhanj, fondly known as Kapil Dev or the Haryana Hurricane, captained India to its first ever Cricket World Cup win in 1983, topping the mighty West Indies at Lord's and igniting a cricketing revolution across the country. Born on 6 January 1959 in Chandigarh, he emerged in an era where India was known for its spin wizards, not its speed stars. He shattered that stereotype, finishing a storied 16-year international career with 434 test wickets, a world record at the time, and over 5,000 test runs. He played 131 test matches and 225 one-day internationals for India without missing a single test due to injury or fitness issues, an almost unbelievable benchmark for a fast bowling all-rounder carrying a huge workload and bowling thousands of overs. Kapil finished his test career with 5,248 runs and 434 wickets, making him the only player to combine over 5,000 runs and 400 wickets in test cricket, and for a time, he held that world record for most test wickets. In ODIs, one internationals, he added 3,783 runs and 253 wickets. And in the 1983 World Cup, he produced one of the most iconic innings of all time, an unbeaten 175 off 138 balls against Zimbabwe, rescuing India from 17 for 5 and keeping the dream of the World Cup alive. That innings remains cricket's greatest story, never fully filmed because guess what? The BBC was on strike that particular day. There are some quirky records too. Across 124 test innings, Kapil Dev was never dismissed run out, not even once, a record unmatched in test history and a lovely metaphor for his game awareness and running between the wickets. And in 1990 at Lord's, when India needed 23 to avoid the follow-on, he became the first player in test history to hit 4 consecutive sixes in 1 over. Off the field, Kapil Dev has worn many hats. India coach, commentator, entrepreneur, golf champion at the amateur level, author, president of the Professional Golf Tour of India, and member of the ICC Cricket Hall of Fame and Laureus World Sports Academy. Today, beyond the statistics, we are here to understand the mindset behind those numbers, the leadership that turned underdogs into world champions, the resilience that kept him on the park for 16 years, and the humility that has kept him grounded through it all. Kapil Dev, sir, welcome to Money Majlis. It's an honor to have you with us. Warm welcome to Dubai. What brings you to Dubai this time?
I think this has become very close to home, and a lot of Indian lives here and a lot of golf's happening, which I play these days. And
Now, let me go back to your cricketing career, Kapil. Let me start by saying that your entry into cricket was almost accidental. I believe when you were 13, a Chandigarh sector team found itself a player short and put you in as a stopgap. You immediately impressed very dramatically and became a regular. And from there on, you debuted in the Haryana at age 16, terrorizing, if I may say so, batsmen with a natural outswinger. Your international debut was at age 19 in 1978 as the Haryana Hurricane. At age 21, you became the youngest player to achieve the double of 100 wickets and 1,000 runs in Test cricket. At age 23, you became captain of the Indian cricket team, replacing Sunil Gavaskar. At age 24, you lifted the World Cup. At age 24, you lifted the World Cup. Kapil, how did you handle all your success, fame, and adulation at such an early age?
you said the first world accident. So accident does happen, and this has also happened like accident.
Mhm.
You sometimes you don't realize most of the player or most of the artist or singer, it happened accident because you're doing something which you're not doing, but suddenly people start saying, yes, he has the ability, he has the talent, and you get an opening. Sometimes you don't know your own talent also, and other people recognize that, and you say, oh, am I have that much ability or talent? Because back home in North India is they pull their leg most of the time, and you feel, no, they're just pulling your leg. Everybody has the talent. But slowly when you come to know about yourself, that's the change entire world.
And your family had no background in sports, right? You came from a business family and you were the first sportsman in the family. Is that right?
Yes, I think come from a farming background, and our generation, we lived in cities. But yes, I mean, horse riding, if you call it, it's
A sport.
a sport.
Yeah, of course.
Hunting, you call it a sport.
Of
And
course.
yes, my mom could ride a horse, and my dad can do the same. So I don't know how much, yes, modern words, what you call it, I don't think so.
You were the first professional sports person, let's say.
Yes, one can say I wasn't even professional sportsman. We were uh, uh, amateur sports people. Today's cricketer are professional because we had a job to do, and cricket by the way. And yes, that by the way given you a greater life than anything else. So you can call it now, yes, it become a profession, it become a life. But I think when you started or when I started, it wasn't a profession, it was a passion.
But from that passion, getting the World Cup, bringing it home at age 24 must have been amazing, right? As a feeling?
I think one thing people should understand, when you're playing for yourself.
Yeah.
And you make people happy, you feel cherry on the cake. You feel very proud. But nobody can ever imagine I did for other people. I did for myself. I was just playing as a young kid, playing marbles, flying kite, playing cricket, and suddenly you start playing any sports for your country, it become very big. And then the responsibility does come. And I think I was very lucky. Born in Chandigarh, where the sporting culture was there. And enjoyed every minute. And time to time, we used to play different sports. A season has for hockey, season has for cricket, football, athletic. And the cricket has much bigger role in a sense. Throughout the year during the winter, we all play cricket. So that was cricket was famous game that every kid liked to pick up the bat and ball into play. So I was just lucky to be born in Chandigarh, and accessibility to the sports was much easier.
You still are so fit, and your fitness is considered to be iconic. You have played 16 years of Test cricket. You played 131 tests and never missed a single one because of injury or fitness, even though you were a fast bowling all-rounder, carrying a huge workload and bowling thousands of overs. Tell me, what was the real secret behind that endurance? Was it genetics? Was it training? Was it lifestyle discipline? Or simply the old school play through the pain mindset?
I think 50% you can say genetically, where you come from, your parents giving you the body, and 50% you can say you put a hard one, or 40%, 10% is stroke of luck.
And you're still playing golf at a very high level with a very fit body.
I think I don't know anything else apart from playing. Let's put it that way. And I am blessed. I say always, as a young kid, you want to play all the time. It's a different world today. The parents give you bat and ball when you're born, and suddenly they pull the bat and ball and they start giving you pen and pencil and paper and start pushing you towards the education. My life was different. I wasn't a good student, so I played and enjoyed, and I made a life out of that. So I am blessed, I would say. As a young kid, I want to play, and I make a life out of that.
Kapil, you had an extraordinary run of 66 consecutive tests from your debut. Missed only the Calcutta test in December 1984 for quote-unquote disciplinary reasons. And then played...
No, I played a stupid shot.
Yes, you did.
Let's say I played a bad shot, and the selector wanted to teach me a lesson, which rightly, I mean, after 30, 40 years, I can say, yes, that moment, a lot of people said,
it was unfair.
It wasn't fair. But I think you give an opportunity to the selector and your captain to play such a stupid shot. You should be.
Did that change you, Kapil, as a professional or a leader?
Not really, because that's the only way I knew how to play the game. Unfortunately, if I have born today, everybody would have appreciated you are out on a stupid shot. You still continue playing. But I think during that period, the mindset of was totally different. And I think my mindset was more aggressive. Aggression bring a negative side also. So I thought I played a bad shot. They dropped me. I was upset. Any kid will be upset. But again, I learned a lesson to make sure, I take more responsibility. Not to blame anybody. I like to blame myself.
And we saw that aggression also in 1978, the year I was graduating from school, on your test debut in Faisalabad. You rattled the Pakistani openers with bouncers that simply they did not expect from an Indian fast bowler. Did you intentionally set out from day one to change how the world looked at Indian pace?
No, I think when you're growing up, sometime people talk to you around you. Indian don't have a fast bowler. And where I come from a background and ready to take a bigger challenge, that was I would say, where I born and brought up. So I like not a negative side, positive side. I like to prove people wrong. People make a judgment before even thinking. And they don't change the judgment. And I said, how can anybody say we can't produce a fast bowler? So I did my best to prove people wrong. For me, it was a positive side to prove people wrong.
And in the 1983 World Cup against Zimbabwe, India was 17 for 5 in a must-win game, and we went on to score 175 not out in 138 balls, turning 17 for 5 into a winning total to keep India alive in the tournament. Kapil, what was going through your mind when you walked in at 9 for 4 and then watched it become 17 for 5 Was it anger? Was it freedom? Was it very cold, calculated Kapil saying, I will win this?
No, I think the storyteller are much better people. Had it was situation like that, I have to face a 60 ball not to get runs. That would have been difficult.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody say, go out and play your natural game. That was me. Yes, as a captain, you feel what really happened. At that stage, wasn't happy. But again, the situation was absolutely catered for me
Mm-hmm.
because you already out of the match and I have to play my own natural game. And my natural game was like that. I didn't know how to defend the ball. I know how to hit the ball.
You didn't think too much about what you were doing. You just did what you know
I
best.
think not really, but my aggression was that how to get runs. But during that period, Mumbai cricket was dominated so much,
Yeah.
which always says MCC way of playing cricket. Play in V, play straight. But I come from a different background, how to get runs.
Correct.
So thought process was different. Sometimes people criticize, some people say that's the way he is. But I enjoyed. I like aggression.
And Kapil, every Indian fan remembers your 20-yard backward run, sprint actually, at Lord's to dismiss Viv Richards in that 1983 final. If you had dropped that ball, for a minute, if you had dropped that ball, do you think Indian cricket would still have become the billion-dollar powerhouse it is today?
Oh yeah, sure. Next ball he could have been bowled. It's not you can say, yes, what situation comes out that time and you achieve that situation and you pull towards you, that's more important. You can't say that catch changed the history of that. Yes, that catch I would say very important. To me, much more important was the next catch, Clive Lloyd's, because he was much more experienced. He was like Dhoni. You know, if as long as Dhoni is on the crease, India can always win a match.
Correct.
A Virat Kohli is very good, very attractive, like Vivian Richard.
Yeah.
But Dhoni was like a Clive Lloyd. So I was more concerned was when Clive Lloyd got out, then the you start feeling now you put pressure on them. Yes, Vivian Richard, one of the best player or my hero all time. But the way he was playing, I thought had he stayed for another 20 minutes or half an hour, match could have been gone totally. But again, he played his way. That's the only way he knows how to dominate the crease. And I was lucky to stand in that position where never ever in my life I stood in that areas.
Correct.
And so then I can only say the things have to happen. And I was there and Madanlal forced me to give him to the over and give another over. So things have to happen, then nobody can stop. Yes, you have to give your best, which is always beautiful. And again, things happen, you feel proud about that.
Absolutely. All of us were so proud that day. One of my favorite trivia facts about you, Kapil, is that in 184 test innings, you were never dismissed run out. That's a test record. Do you see that as a result of your quick running and your fitness, your judgment of fielders, or just a reflection of how you think about risk and
you're
reward?
lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky because sometimes it's not your mistake. Your partner can say yes and then you go back. Yes, only thing you can say, I was lucky, never got run out. But awareness is very, very important. And we always says the cricketer are the biggest thief because they know how to steal the run.
Okay.
And if their eyes and ears are open, you will be managed much better not to get run out. And those things, again, if somebody says I planned or somebody planned, no. It's just happened. And I was lucky, never got run out.
Kapil, you played long enough to go past Richard Hadley's world record and finished with 434 test crickets. When you finally crossed that landmark, did it feel like a relief that a burden was lifted? Or was there a part of you saying, keep charging on so I can do one more over and push that record further?
No, I think when you do something like that, as we started the interview when you said we never had a fast bowler, and
Yeah.
we make a world record like that, the maximum a wicket in cricket,
Yeah.
which is I taken more overs, more balls. That's understandable, and you become number one bowler in the world at taking the wicket on that side. You feel proud, you
Of
feel
course.
happy,
Of course.
and I feel the motivation is up to that level. And you lose the motivation and say, I achieved everything. Then is only greed or maybe something else. So after that, I didn't have any aim. In athletic, they said, no, you need a runner.
Correct.
And then you can sprint. So to
Yeah.
me, Richard Hadley, who was my hero, was my aim to cross him. And once you done that, you feel very comfortable
And satisfied.
and compact with your performance. You feel happy and say, now I should move on, let other people get a chance. I think I go back. I played a couple of, I could have retired a year early because I think I was losing everything. But again, you have aim to continue to play that. That was the reason I must have played one season extra.
You are still the only Indian couple to score over 5,000 test runs and take more than 400 wickets, and the only Indian with over 2,500 ODI runs and 250 wickets, numbers that many say Indian cricket has never really replaced you as an all-rounder. When you hear the description today, do you feel pride, pressure, or a sense that the game is waiting for a different kind of all-rounder today?
I think it's much more tougher today, being an all-rounder. It's workload is 100 times more than that. And, they are professional and to perform all the time and travel. They play almost 8 to 10 months in a year. So their pressure level, I could feel that maybe a little more than what we had, but I'm not in their position, so I can't really say that.
Yeah.
But I can assess sitting outside.
Now, one line I loved from a recent piece on your 67th birthday written by Times of India just 2 days back was that your career does not rest on a single trophy or a single innings, but on the accumulation of runs, wickets, matches, moments, and responsibilities. A wonderful description. If you were to pick a couple of such moments or responsibilities that truly shaped Kapil Dev, the leader, not the hero of the statisticians, which ones would you choose, Kapil?
I think it's very difficult to say. I think slowly, the tougher part for me, I was so young and they made me captain.
Correct.
That
At
was
age 23.
that was the toughest part because when your hero's playing alongside you, and you have to control them, it was very, very tough. And I come from a different background. I didn't have a finish to say, simply put the word in the right way.
Correct.
I used to be very ruthless on the field. I was a very simple off the field.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say I can pick up one point. I think the biggest thing was, to me, I have to prove myself to perform again and again and again.
Correct.
And that was given me perhaps the edge against other people. And to me, the biggest thing comes out, my teammates are like my family.
Correct.
To controlling them, it was like a family. If I said something wrong sometime, I wouldn't mind saying sorry. I didn't have an ego as a captain. My ego is not bigger than my team.
This is a good time for a commercial break. As in Season 2, Season 3 of Money Majlis has also pledged to contribute the bulk of the profits from this podcast to social causes. If you visit my website, moneymajlis.com, you will see a list of 6 charities, both regional and global, that I support. Every guest in my podcast gets a $1,000 gift card to contribute to one of these 6 charities. My guest today, Kapil Dev, has chosen to contribute his $1,000 gift card to the Rudy A. Menon Foundation for Cancer Research. As a listener, you too can get your complimentary $50 gift card and contribute it to Kapil's chosen charity, the Rudy A. Menon Foundation for Cancer Research, or to one of the other 5 charities on my website. Just visit moneymajlis.com. I'll see you soon after this short commercial break.
In Money Majlis, we talk about making informed money decisions. With Saxo Bank, you get access to global markets from a single advanced trading platform. Stocks, ETFs, Forex, CFDs, commodities, and more. With research and tools right there in the platform, it's easier to make sense of what's moving the markets. Learn more at home.saxo.me.
Money Majlis is brought to you by Network International, the Middle East, and Africa's digital payments champion. We make business happen and economies prosper by simplifying commerce and payments. Trusted by over 250 banks, fintechs and telcos, and 130,000 merchants in over 50 countries. Bringing you tomorrow's payment solutions today.
The financial world is changing fast. Institutions need to meet the growing client demand for crypto financial services, but they need a battle-tested platform to build upon.
AquaNow is a leading crypto financial services platform, powering incumbent institutions to launch crypto brokerage, payments, and remittance services for their clients, securely and at scale.
Be part of the transformation. Visit aquanow.com today.
The end touches your life.
in more ways than you can imagine.
You want more tech,
More speed.
more convenience,
more entertainment.
more business solutions,
Ian gives you all that.
and so much more. E&. Go for more.
Your wealth deserves an approach built for tomorrow. Welcome to WealthBricks Capital Partners Limited, where wealth is structured, preserved, and grown through trust. Our approach is holistic and covers private wealth, asset management, and corporate finance. Your wealth deserves more than legacy. It deserves foresight, clarity, and confidence. WealthBricks Capital Partners Limited, an independent and expert wealth management firm, regulated by the DFSA.
Welcome back. Today in this very special edition of Money Majlis Extra, we are in an uplifting conversation with Kapil Dev, the legendary Indian cricketer. In 1983, Kapil, very few gave India a chance, yet your team beat giants like West Indies and won the World Cup at Lord's. Many say that changed Indian cricket forever. Like crores of other Indians, I have watched the movie 83, where one iconic statement that you make there is, we are here to win the World Cup. What else are we here for? Now, tell me, what gave you this confidence as a young 24-year-old?
No, I think you go to play anything. If you don't have that attitude, you shouldn't play. Even your last team in the championship, but the attitude is you gone to play to win.
Correct.
Not to just represent and come out. I think their thought process is very, very important, which I feel was changing. Time was during that period. The player have to say, we are here to win. We are not participating. We want to win every match. And perhaps I was a little mad also. And every CEO, every captain give a different direction or different milestone. So my situation was that I would say, no, we have to win. We come here to win. And if you believe you can do it, your team start believing that. And the change was in 83. It was not me. The team halfway through start believing we can win the World Cup. That was the change. And that was the winning stroke of 83 team.
Amazing. Kapil, today's T20 cricket and IPL dominate the cricket economy, and almost every top player is a global brand. Many experts say that your fearless hitting and all-round skills would have made you a T20 superstar. Do you ever feel a twinge of regret at missing out the IPL era?
Not at all.
No?
Absolutely no. I think even Sachin would feel today, it's not right. Whatever the time you played, you should enjoy and you should not feel bad about that. Because after 15 years, Virat Kohli will say the same thing. And I think if you go back to Sunil Gavaskar or Lala Amarnath or C.K. Naidu, all will think we should have played in. No, you should be satisfied, content with yourself. Whichever era you born and played was the best time.
Absolutely. Very well said. You've been vocal recently, Kapil, that some senior stars should go back and watch videos of their best days to rediscover their rhythm and their confidence. Exactly what you're saying. In your view, is the modern athlete's biggest challenge the physical grind of too much cricket or the constant noise of social media and opinions that you didn't have to deal with in the 1980s?
No, I think I didn't said it in the negative side. You know, every great player go through a rough time.
Yeah.
And when you are going through the rough time, you just have to see your videos when you played well.
Yeah.
You don't want to go and see your video, you got out on 0, got out on 5, then your body, it's a mind, will become weaker and weaker.
Correct.
You see your good innings, you go with a positive mind. Cricket is, everything is positive. And if you go with a positive mind, your performance will be much better. So I'm not critical, I'm not vocal in that sense. I'm just trying to say, if I were that position, if I have those, I would like to see my good inning when I'm playing well before I go to play another test match when I'm going through rough time. It's just matter
Just to
of
boost yourself.
So I would only say it's not being vocal or anything, to say to the player who are very big player, like Virat Kohli, gone through a little bad patch for year and a half, just go see your old footage of your batting. It will give you the strength. But again, everybody have their own way of thinking.
But are you happy you escaped the social media trolling that players go through
Look,
today?
social media have to do their job. And if we don't say anything, when, like you asked me, if I don't speak, then I feel I'm failing my duty. You don't ask me, I will not answer. When you ask me, if I'm not honest, I feel that's unfair. And social media become more like to go for the negative news.
Correct.
Not positive. Like one example which I keep on giving. If I made a statement to you today, when I said about Sachin Tendulkar should retire. But the first line I say, he made us proud more than any other cricketer in this world. Everybody have to retire. And I personally feel he should retire.
Yeah.
Then, if you don't put the first line,
It's out of context entirely.
and you pick up only second line,
Yeah.
then it become a wrong statement.
Correct.
What Virat Kohli did to our country or Rohit, we have to respect.
Yeah.
But everybody have to go one day. A dawn bread to Sunil Gavaskar, to Vivian Richard, to Sachin Tendulkar.
Yeah.
Outside, we can feel differently.
Yeah.
I think the time has come. But the person who was playing at that time, he may not feel that way.
Yeah. Kapil, in the last decade, India has begun to assert itself, not just in cricket, but in sports like badminton, wrestling, boxing, athletics, and now even javelin, with Olympic and World Championship medals. As someone who was a pioneer for the Indian belief in the global stage, what do you see as the next frontier for India in world sport?
I think still we have to go a long way. I think our mindset of our parents are still there. You become a doctor, engineer, or scientist. Now the things are changing. It will result come out after 20 years, not tomorrow. I think it took us 30, 40 years, our country, thought processes, education. Now the change is taking place, but result will come after 20 years.
Yeah.
So you're not going to win the medal tomorrow, but yes, the spark is there now. You're getting opportunity now.
Yeah.
Your thought process of the government have to change. Thinking have to change. Infrastructure have to change. Then you produce the world beater.
Yeah.
At the moment, we are producing, I would say, by the way. We have the talent, by the way, but not in a group. Apart from cricket. Why cricket? Because infrastructure in cricket is far better than any other country. That's why we are producing. So if we learn from here, we have to give infrastructure to all the other sports.
Talking of cricket, Kapil, and talking of spark, we recently had the 1983 moment again for women's cricket in India. What a proud moment, winning the World Cup for women's cricket. You said that the current Indian women's team that won the World Cup is actually superior to your 1983 side in terms of pure skill and style. What specifically do you see in Harmanpreet Kaur's team that makes you so bullish on them?
I think everything. If the next generation are not good, you are saying the world is going backward. And these girls, we never seen our country's girls are going and playing and they produce such a great performance. Today's girls believe they can do it. And I think it's our duty as a sports people to encourage them as much as we can. So it's nothing wrong. We should not talk about our time all the time. We have to say, yes, today's time is great and we must respect them.
Kapil, cricket today has become a multi-billion-dollar industry, from media rights to franchise valuations to player endorsements, fantasy gaming, you name it. Far beyond anybody could have imagined it when you were playing, let's say, in 80s. If you were a 24-year-old captain today, in this commercial ecosystem, would you do something differently to protect the game of cricket, the purity of cricket?
I think that is the duty of the administrator. As a player, you're asking me, no, I just want to play. But I think ICC and the cricket board, their responsibility is how to handle this game, how to take care of this game. I think that's more important. It's not on the player. If I'm a player, I like to play. It's the administrator have to think about the sports. It's not the player. Player will play always. Doesn't matter what sports come out. If you ask me other way around, if you are administrator, what you would have
What do differently, yeah.
Then it's a different answer.
What would that answer be?
Answer will be there. Sometime you let go a little bit of money, but look after the basic of sports. You know, money, everybody loves it, but I like to see the test cricket will be alive. We should not go in a negative way. Yes, T20 is good, one day good, but the basic where the cricket come from, test match, we have to look after them. For that, if you lose something financially, you're ready to take the hit. But only earning money is not an administrator job. To give a better cricketing facilities is the administrator job.
Turning from cricket to golf, Kapil, your present passion, as president of the Professional Golf Tour of India, you are pushing for more team formats in golf, somewhat like an IPL for a traditionally individual sport. What are your dreams for Indian golf over the next decade?
I just want certain game are made individually. A tennis, squash, athletic. But if I played a team game as cricket, I would like them to play the team game also a little bit to understand. Golf is totally very individual, but when you are making teams and playing against each other, the belonging to the team will teach you much bigger things than just playing for yourself. Never, I'm not saying don't play. Never ever play for yourself. Play for the team. Will give you a strength in life throughout. Otherwise, when you play a lone game, you become very selfish. Only me and myself. When you play team game, you like a family. You like to take everybody with you. And if we can change little bit to thought process of the golfer, it will be a beautiful.
Talk about family, Kapil. You've moved to leadership. You often compare leadership to a joint family where the mother doesn't ask, what do you want to eat? She simply serves what is made and everyone accepts it. How do you use that we over me philosophy when you manage superstars like you did in your past, in your first captaincy? And how should today's CEOs apply that in big teams full of egos and personal brands?
Look, any player's ego is bigger than the team. He's not a player. Any CEO is ego bigger than the company. He's not a CEO. Or any company's ego bigger than the country. That's not the company you want to work with.
Correct.
I think thought process should be totally clear. It's not me, we. When you have that thought process in your head, if somebody say, Kapil, you won the 83 World Cup, it's wrong statement. We won the World Cup.
Correct.
So you have to train yourself first. It's not me, it's we. And then things change.
Very well said. Early in your career, Kapil, a selector reportedly doubted your ability to be a captain simply because of a perceived language barrier and your English. You responded by becoming one of our most articulate sporting ambassadors. Is proving people wrong the most powerful fuel for a leader? Or do you think it's dangerous to lead with a chip on your shoulder? What should we look at?
It's a positive way.
Okay.
I mean, if people said, I can't speak English, okay, fine. Sometimes proving people wrong is fun. It's not, you take a challenge with yourself and you're learning, nothing wrong. And somebody knows little bit of English, he think he knows the world. It's not like that. The people who knows English, that doesn't mean other people don't have a brain. But sometimes the people who knows in our part of the world, they know little bit of English, they think they rule the world. No.
Correct.
Man, you have to take every kind of people. We have Gujaratis, we have Bengalis, we have Tamilian, we have Keralite, we have Haryanvi, Maharashtrian.
Correct.
So everybody is not champion to speak in English, but communication is important. What I learn in my life is, yes, you know English, but you're not used to talking in English.
Yeah.
And slowly when you start talking, you learn that. And learning is the only strength a human being has. And sometimes the people who have chip on their shoulder who think they know English very well, just make them realize it's not the English can take you there.
Of course.
It's your talent and ability can take you there.
Amazing. From cricket, Kapil, you embraced golf and have competed in so many tournaments so successfully. What has golf taught you that cricket did not?
I think golf given me one very big thing is concentration. What you get in golf, because one bad shot, you're out. In cricket, one bad shot can give you 4 and 6. So I think the concentration become much bigger in golf than cricket. Yes, in cricket also they say one ball can take you out if your mind is not there. But golf teach you your own ability. Here in cricket, I am depending on somebody. Somebody will take catch on my bowling.
Yeah.
Somebody will take a run with me. Somebody will do run out for me.
Yeah.
All those things, you're depending on that. So every sports can complement each other. But the golf is one. Here is the ball. That is the hole. You have to finish that. So I think self-belief give you much more. All the cricketer I say, you must go and play golf because self-belief will increase. You're not depending on other people, depend on yourself. And that's me.
Excellent. You talked about staying grounded, Kapil. You have statues, made for you. You have streets named after you. You have a biopic made on your 1983 team and a place in the game's Hall of Fame. Yet people consistently describe you as grounded and approachable. I'm saying it myself. How did you and your family consciously protect your humility? when you overnight became a star in 1983? How did you stay so grounded?
I think your friends and your family is very, very important. Uh, when I played test cricket, you think you done it, you achieve it. When you go back home mm, and your brother says, okay, get up and go and make a drink for everybody, then you come to know you're not a star at home. So I think family does make a lot of difference. The friend can tell you, we didn't like this statement of yours, what you said, and we love this statement. And you have a time to listen to them. If you don't have time, listen to them. That means you're losing your mind. And I don't want to say compare like filmy people.
Yeah.
They keep on praising the people who come out to them, what I'm acting.
Correct.
You should know your own ability. And somebody praising you out of not being there, you should know that, well, that's not the correct statement. Nobody knows better than what you are. And being grounded, I think realistically, reality is more important, which people like to forget sometime. Maybe I also forgotten few times.
Kapil, you often said that winning and losing are part of the game, and the quality of cricket matters more in the long run. In the age of instant reactions and results-only judgment, how can players, coaches, and even corporate leaders keep their focus on quality and not just the scoreboard?
End of the day, if you look at people, they don't go with one big performance. They see what kind of CEO he is, what he did for the company over the period of time. Not 1 year he achieved so big and you say he's the best CEO. No, it's over the period of time. What you achieve, you will come to know he's a great captain, great player, great achiever. So I think not one performance can change your thought process, or you should keep your mind open on that side, not one. You keep on doing year and after year, then you become a consistent. Consistent will give you the brand.
Absolutely. Kapil, my last serious question. The UAE is fast emerging as an important cricket playing nation and a hub for the sport, qualifying recently, be part of the contenders for the 2026 T20 Men's World Cup, hosting the International Cricket Council's global headquarters, and a venue for many first-class cricket matches, including matches from IPL. What are your views on how the game is evolving in this country, and what can UAE do differently?
I think UAE, the biggest thing is their attitude change. They welcome people to come to their country.
Yeah.
I think 30, 40 years, it wasn't like that. They were a different kind of people. Today, you come here, they welcome you. They have a smile at the airport. That is the change. I think change is not only in them, then the people also start believing, yeah, this is the place, because they have everything.
Yeah.
They are offering you a good lifestyle, good money, good law. Law is the key of any success.
Yeah.
And they're giving you everything. And you are sometime human need a law to perform better. So that's what cricket happening here. Everybody is happy. You're getting everything. Only is, 6 months of the year, the weather is not
the great,
not
yes.
the best. But let's admire these people. They are trying to do best for people to shift here and live here.
Kapil, before we close, I have a dozen rapid fire questions for you. These are quick, fun ones. First instincts, no coaching, and no third umpire, right? So we just start now. Just quick reactions. One word to describe the 1983 World Cup final.
Is the teamwork.
Teamwork, greatest. Toughest batsman you have ever bowled to.
The person I couldn't get him out.
Your favorite food that your fitness coach will never approve of.
Oh, our time, the coach didn't have to say what to eat, what not to eat. If we get food, that's good enough.
If a movie sequel is made on your life, who should play the lead? The first was Ranbir Kapoor.
No, I think it's very difficult because these days the young talented coming, anybody can play the role. I think it's the director and the producer are more important than the actor.
Is a sequel coming?
I don't know. I'm happy whatever God have given me so far.
What's tougher, Kapil, facing the West Indies space battery of the 1980s or facing modern social media trolls after a bad day?
No, there's no bad day. It's a day. A media want to take you for a ride, it's okay. Cricket, I didn't feel it's tough. Yes, they were one of the finest bowler I was facing that. That was my passion.
Yeah.
But today, you can't control that. Media want a result within second, not in hours. So that's the sad part today.
What's the better feeling, Kapil? A century at Lord's or a 5-wicket haul at Melbourne?
5 wickets because I was born as a bowler first. I played my first Ranji Trophy match. I batted number 11. So to me, always bowling was far ahead than batting.
Is there one superstition or ritual that you practiced in your cricketing days that you would do?
Yeah, I always take God make this day good for me. That's what was the...
At the beginning of the match?
No, not match. A good day.
A good day, okay.
You know, it's a thought process. Everybody want to win matches, but having a good day is more important than anything.
Excellent. One teammate from the 1983 dressing room you would trust your life with?
Well, I think Sunil Gavaskar was one. I admire Mohinder Amarnath. I admire Dilip Sarkar, the people who played with me.
Yeah.
But I think we grown up front of Sunil Gavaskar, and he was basically a true professional, I would feel. And even though he played under me, I played under him. But if I look back 40 years, I say, what a great cricketer I played with.
And one teammate you will never trust with your wallet?
Let's not talk about that.
Okay, best captain you played under?
Oh, I think differently. I like Bishan Singh Mehndi. He had a different, a good point. Sunil Gavaskar, totally a different mindset. Somebody said to me, Kapil, keep on picking the best point from all the captain. If you don't like, if you become a captain, do that. So you're learning. So you can't say one person has everything. Sometimes Saurav Ganguly has so much to offer. Sometimes Dhoni has, sometimes Virat. But they're all different kind of captain. Rohit is totally different. So as a captain, you have to pick up the good things. If you are in line of that, pick up the good point of that and don't talk too much about that.
What's your passion outside cricket or golf?
Well, just life. Life is a passion. Huh? God given a beautiful life. What more you are asking for?
Well said.
One should not be greedy more than that.
Well said. And finally, Kapil, your leadership formula in 3 words.
Is that you have to take your team together. The person who get 100, I don't want to have a dinner with him. But person who made 0, I would like to spend time with him.
Money Majlis is brought to you by Saxo Bank, the trusted European bank helping you make better investment decisions.
Money Majlis is brought to you by Network International, the leading digital payments technology company in the Middle East and Africa.
Money Majlis is proudly supported by Aqua Now, the premier crypto-as-a-service provider, now building in partnership with the top financial institutions in the Middle East. Discover more at aquanow.com.
Money Majlis is brought to you by E&, a global technology group. Money Majlis is proudly sponsored by WealthBricks Capital Partners Limited, the trusted, independent, and expert wealth management firm.
For listeners of Money Majlis, the lessons are timeless. Prepare obsessively, back your people, stay humble when you win, and keep showing up no matter how tough the pitch looks. So whether you're building a startup, running a large organization, or just trying to navigate your own career, there is so much to learn from our guest today, Kapil Dev. He led from the front, embraced responsibility, and never stopped evolving. If you enjoyed this extra episode of Money Majlis, do share it with someone who loves sport, leadership, or just a great human story. And do visit my website, moneymajlis.com, to join my giving movement and to get your complimentary $50 gift card. Money Majlis is conceived, researched, and scripted by me, Suvo Sarkar, produced by Podster, and my giving partner is Good World. Till next time, stay well, stay spirited, and do good.